these attributes. Both very experienced guys. Little taller, little longer, Brandon Davis, but that's not what this fight's gonna be about. This fight's gonna be about grit. And they both got it, and we're gonna see it. And they'll get right after it immediately. At the Jacksonville show, they were both on it, and these guys hung around a lot together in the back, and they get along. But they respect each other enough to give them each other their very best. That 30 seconds is the longest Joe has been without ever getting hit or hitting. Davis with the first volley. Catches him coming in.
Yeah, Joe's very awkward. He moves a lot. It's pretty quick.
And he'll square right up.
He'll talk while he's in there.
Yeah.
Try to get you out of your game.
He's backing up to invite here. But yeah. Ooh.
And Brandon's proceeding with caution.
Smart.
Yeah. Behind the jab and straight punches.
They're trying to make a little order in here. I mean, that is theoretically, right, Mo, how you're supposed to fight an unorthodox fighter is with fundamentals, right?
Fundamentals and good solid stance, good jab, you know, good straight punches. And there's no tails with his jab. You see when he throws his punches, throws them out there quick, quick and straight.
And he's got Joe reacting. And the reaction isn't trained. A response is trained. The reaction is sort of natural. And he's got him reacting.
You just get the sense that this is going to open up any second.
Yeah, for sure. Joe will have to, right? Now he's probably losing the first half of the first round, and that's not where he wants to be, so he's going to have to open up.
You see, Brandon's not allowing him to do that with the volume, and he's right at the perfect range.
Yep. And you're right, when he throws the jab, it's left hand from his chin to your chin to his chin. He comes around with the right. Right to set up the left. There, Joe gets one through. They're fundamentals, but he's putting the fun back in fundamentals. Like it's crisp and clean. And
you can tell he's trying to land that right hand because it's loaded right there.
And when, ooh, Joe fires one in. When Brandon throws the right hand, he'll just flow straight into the left after it, try to catch you responding or reacting. He's trying to pressure Joe to come out to Brandon's right, Joe's left, and catch him on the way. There it is again.
Yeah, Joe's trying to evade that, hit that big right hand by circling to his right.
Ref missed the eye point.
Yeah. And Brandon is smart enough to understand if the ref didn't see it, don't stop fighting. Even if you can't see it out of that eye, you got to keep fighting.
Looks like Brandon's fine, though.
Yeah, he is. Looks like it. You got to control what you can control in fighting, like in life, right? And you can't control what a ref sees and doesn't see.
Smart round so far by Brandon.
Really
He's sticking to his fundamentals, and I think he gets the sense that when Joe starts to open up to get more aggressive, those fundamentals are going to start paying off big and landing.
That right hand is coming closer and closer.
And he's sticking to his fundamentals, but like I said, it's still action. You know, it's still a Brandon Davis fight. Still throwing a lot. Joe comes in behind the kick and now leaps in again. Brandon turns him. Goes low. Great round for Brandon Davis. This is also a strange sight, but Joe Penafiel is not bleeding. He's used to bleeding.
That is subject to change, my friend.
Yes, true. Yeah, the unpredictability is part of Joe's game. Joe, through these 30 seconds, doing much better. Brandon hasn't been able to track him down yet. There.
And Brandon's doing a good job of cutting the cage off. He's not chasing him.
He's also just making it a very workmanlike thing, not pulling emotion.
Again, the eye.
Yeah, again the eye, yeah.
This referee's slow to get in and halt the action.
He may not have seen the eye poke, but seen the results of it and believed them. But yeah, you're supposed to. Let's take a look. So Joe, watch his extended fingers right there. Ooh, yeah. And the ref is there. He is in. You can see him. He's in good position.
But he has to be stern when he speaks. He didn't say anything, and he watched Brandon get hit 3 times.
Oof. Yeah. He'll recover. If Brandon Davis couldn't see out of that eye, he'd lie and say he could. Just adjusting the eyelid there a little bit. He'd lie and say he could, even though, you know, we'd prefer you don't do that and you don't fight with one eye. Some of these guys, they'll fight with one hand, one eye. It doesn't matter.
This is bare knuckle. Say what you got to say to make the round continue. Let's go.
The voice of Dan Lambert. Penafiel, yeah, doing his step-off right hand. He has got that through a couple of times, and he's varying the cadence of it, so it's hard to predict. Ooh. Davis moving very nicely.
And he has the right range. He has the right range for the kicks and punches.
His kickboxing coach is very pleased right now with how this is going, just how they would want it to go.
And those calf kicks are paying dividends. I just seen Joe switch stances.
Yeah, and Joe moves a lot, so if you can get him less mobile, that's to your benefit too. Yeah, Brandon Davis just really staying on top of the assignment. And he's an emotional guy too at times, but he's just 100% trusting the assignment and trusting the process, and it's working for him.
And the last person you want to get emotional against is Joe.
Yeah, it works.
Joe, it's his style. He tries to get you out your game so he can run you into something.
Yeah, really disciplined approach.
Yes.
Really disciplined. Straight shots, check hooks.
Yeah, that's the perfect word. That's a truthful word. They're very disciplined. Joe's still, you know, you're not going to discourage Joe. That's the other trick. You got to be disciplined throughout, because you're not going to discourage him. He likes to party.
He's definitely trying to bait him into a fire.
Yeah, and he did for a moment there. Yeah, man, Brandon Davis the coaches have got to be just thrilled right now. And you got to get it all right against an unpredictable guy, or you got to get it most right, and he's been getting it most right.
He looks seasoned, he looks polished, he's very clean.
Yep. Lands the kick, backs out, circles back into the middle. Defensively sound at all times.
If he can stay on that leg kick and go to the body, we're going to see a different fight come third round.
Yeah. But that'll discourage a guy from coming forward. But you know, so we use the word discipline, sound, smart, tactical, but also still really exciting. Like he's having a great fight because he's still landing a lot, he's still throwing a lot, he's still pressuring a lot. So he's living up to his reputation. Oh!
He had a nice shot there.
That's what I mean when you got to get it all right. Oof. That's the first sign of slightly letting that discipline go away.
Yeah. You can see it.
Yeah, that first sign. He took a right hand and then he remembered, oh yeah, I like to party too.
Oh, see that kick right there. You can see it. Those leg kicks are really taking damage.
They're adding up. There's nowhere for that swelling to go down there in the calf.
Yep. That body's going to become available again. You got him thinking high and you got him thinking low. Kick to the hip bone. Oh.
There it goes.
Yeah, that's the calf, right? There's a nerve that runs, yeah.
I think he switched stances and then tried to push off of it. It just didn't have the stability he needed for it.
A little bit of drop foot.
Still there, you can see it. He's moving around.
He's pushing through it, but yeah.
Moving very gingerly.
Yeah, Davis, right hand, right kick to the calf. For hydrating our fighters and safety shot. Drop the blood alcohol level in half with safety shot.
Went inside with that leg kick, bro.
Davis committing to these ones now.
You can tell he's hurt. Those kicks are starting to hurt.
And he would intuitively know it and see it, sense it, but then the coaches too will be back there. Hey man, smash that calf. Brandon disciplined Davis tonight. A lot of blood on the fists, and that's Davis's blood, I think. Joe's doing what's got to be done here, which is push. Oh, Davis rips him with one. Joe rips him back.
Here we go.
They're going to be screaming for Brandon to go back to that disciplined 2 rounds he had, but it's hard to control a wild animal. Davis goes back to the jab, and it's Joe with the low kick now. Straight right from Brandon Davis and a kick to the body. Davis is pulling on his nose a little bit, just trying to get some air through there.
Yeah, it's really starting to get to him.
As are those leg kicks getting to Joe. And you keep seeing him switching stances, but then he can't throw the shots he wants offensively, so he goes back.
You see it swelling on his left calf as well.
Yeah, you see it's a little misshapen at the top. Blood and tissue swelling. Davis having a great fight, though. Really, really great fight. But that's that X factor that a Joe Penafiel brings. You suddenly have a broken nose off a really crazy wild angle shot, and it affects your breathing. It's a distraction.
And those leg kicks are really starting to hurt Joe right now.
Yeah. And of course, it lets you go upstairs like Davis just does right there. And Davis is because he's been so crisp and clean, he's able to keep throwing punches. He doesn't seem, there's not the big swelling of his knuckles. He doesn't seem to have an injury to either hand. If he does, he's hiding it and using it anyways. It's because he's been really technical. Oh, that's a deep one.
You see the purple on that left calf.
But Joe doing what he does, he's still pushing and still grinding.
Yeah, he's not going to spend much time walking around tomorrow.
No. He will not be spending much time walking around after 1 minute and 30 seconds here. By the time he's in the back, that thing won't work very well. It's not working well now, and he's fighting anyway.
He's going to get some help going to the back.
Yeah. Joe Penafiel maybe on the wrong end of this decision, it feels like, if it goes there, but in another great fight, his third straight for Gamebred Bareknuckle. Yeah, oh man, it hurts to see. But Brandon Davis, like, beautifully fought, beautifully executed, yet still flashy and exciting and entertaining and, you know, still being him. And Joe gets to the back. He's got 48 seconds here. He can kick the head or knee the head, too, from the right side. Here's Joe's right side. Davis digs in. And he'll get this takedown now. And the audience goes crazy. Big punches and elbows from this angle. 15 seconds less now. Great fight. Just as advertised. And they finished just like you'd think they would.
Great fight, great performance by Davis.
Yeah, wonderful fight. And everybody in this place loved it, but nobody loved it more than those two.
After going the distance inside the Gamebred cage, we consult the official scorecard to determine a winner. Judge Dixon scores about 29-28, and judges Childress and Prater turn in identical scores of 30-27. All in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. From the Iberville, Mississippi, Brandon Killer B. Davis.
Brandon Davis, really just that performance had absolutely everything.